We are ending dinner. Joshua and Nikki at TBC, and just wanted to make a video about maintenance in particular.
Yeah. Now we were talking about it over dinner, but you know, truthfully, investing in tools to be able to do your maintenance. One of my other videos, I went through the tools that I carry on the truck all the time on the road. But also investing in the tools that you keep at the house. Take for instance, like a wheel seal. You know, you need the right size socket to get your hub nut off. That's like the only specialty tool you'll need, really, in a torque wrench. But you need jack stands and a jack. You know, so invest in these tools, because a wheel seal is a 2-hour job. You know, you take it to a shop, they're going to charge you 4 to 6, and there's no guarantee they're going to do it right.
Yeah.
And you don't get to inspect the rest of your axle, your splines on your shaft, you know, the oil. You don't get a chance to do all that because it's in the shop.
Because that'll tell you a whole lot.
Yeah.
The
Tell you
oil.
what your rack and pinion's doing inside the pumpkin. You know, so it'll really give you an indication of where you're at. And then, you know, plus, I mean, sometimes, yeah, if you're out on the road, you know, away from home and you got a leaky wheel seal, they'll red tag you if it soaks your drum, right? But if you can get it back home, you know, it's going to save you all that time and that money.
So explain that, because I don't know about that. So obviously you want to get stuff fixed, but we're talking about a wheel seal in particular, and if it soaks your drum, how would you know that it soaks your drum?
Well, doing your pre-trip and post-trip inspections, you're going to be able to see it before it gets to like a red tag level. Because what you're going to see is you're going to see a tiny little bit of oil dripping from your drum onto your tire on the inside of it, obviously, the frame side of it. And that's a clear indication that you got a wheel seal leak. Obviously, it's only going to get worse. You can't ignore that, because once they start to weep, then they're going to start to leak. There's no, it's going to seal itself up maybe in 1,000 miles. No, it's going to continue to leak. So
Okay.
you got to knock it out. But like I said, you can nurse it back home. If you're headed back, you'll be home in a couple of days, or you'll be home tomorrow, or you know, you'll be home on the weekend. You know, nurse it through it. It's, you know, simple investment. Tools cost you once. You know, maintenance is going to continue to cost you. But if you invest in the tools, then you're able to do it. And anything you need, when it comes to maintenance, give me a holler. I'll help you. I'll walk you through it step by step. You can call me for questions. Every hub's different. I mean, you got Meritor, you got Spice, you got Eaton Fuller, you got, you know, tons of different hubs, you know, or axle setups, and they're all going to have different torque specs. You know, they're all going to have different nut sizes. But you invest in it, you got it, and you can do it anytime. Instead of putting it into the shop and paying all those outrageous fees.
And you can try to put same sizes on your trucks and all your trailers, right? You can try to implement that, try to change it.
No, that's way too much. Yeah, you're going to invest way too much into it. But trust me, buying multiple size, different hub nuts and whatever, or sockets, it's going to be way cheaper than trying to aftermarket convert everything to match it.
And then one more question. You mentioned, I know you keep tools at the house and then tools on the truck. Why do you keep some tools at the house? Because it's just so specialty.
Yeah, like your jack stands and your jack and your big torque wrenches and your breaker bars and things of that nature. Those are things that if it goes wrong, I'm gonna have to get it back to the house to fix it. You know, but stuff, you know, that you can do on the road, that's why I carry the tools that I carry. So yeah, there it is. So stay tuned for the next one, and we'll see you on down the road.